Hello and welcome back to a new podcast episode. This is my second podcast ever, and it has only been like 2.5 weeks from when I last filmed, but I have so much to tell you. I'm so excited about that. So my name is Inka and I am a knitter from Finland, and I'm looking at the window and it's very sunny today, but it's 0 degrees outside. 0. It has been freezing. It snowed one day, so I am already in like a winter mood. Like I'm ready for winter, and it's very cold, so I'm getting a lot of wear out of my sweaters. And what I'm wearing today is the Lumme sweater by Sari Nordlund, and I am actually wearing another sweater, if you can't see it that way, another sweater underneath. This is just a thrifted wool sweater, but I'm so cold. And this is the Lumme sweater by Sari Nordlund. It is knitted very off gauge with unspun Finnish wool. It is my softest sweater. The unspun is from Pirtin kehräämö. That's a Finnish spinnery. They only use Finnish wool, so all of their wools are from Finland. That's lovely. And this is the unspun. I have only tried this and then Plötulopi, and that Plötulopi is very rough because it's Icelandic wool, but this is like cloud soft, and this is so fluffy, the sweater. And I only needed to buy 3 blades. The blades have the unspun double-stranded, so this is also double-stranded. I haven't tried to separate the strands and make it one strand, but this is like very lovely. It peels a lot, but I don't care. I love it so much, I don't care. And that's what you get from the softness and the cloudness. And I always in school I just pick these and drop them in the floor, so there is probably a lot of wool on the floor because of me. So yeah, the wool comes double-stranded, and it comes in very big blades, like over 100 grams, and they have like a cost by a kilogram. And I bought 3 blades for this, one of these green ones and 2 of these like grey, I think this is grey blades, and they were like 10 euros each, so this is like $30 no, we are not in America. We all live in America, is that right? No, 30 euros. So not a lot, and I have a lot of leftovers, and I've done a beanie, a beret, so 2 hats, and I'm making now felted mittens. Like I will knit like a big mitten and then felt it, because they have in their, I went to their the spinnery, the mill. I went to their mill and I bought so much yarn that they gave me the book for free. But the yarns are so lovely, and I'm planning to purchase some more of this unspun in this variegated color. The name of that color is sukkis, that means autumn, and it's so beautiful. And there's only 7 left, so I really have to buy that soon. So you will see that pretty soon. But yeah, it's very affordable, like way more, I don't know, more, I think it's more affordable than Plötulopi, and it's way more lovely than Plötulopi. And I think, I don't know this, don't believe this straight away, but they might, Pirtin kehräämö might ship internationally, but if you're from Finland, just buy their wool. They do amazing work, and all of their wools are lovely and quite affordable. So I recommend checking if they ship internationally, but this is like the softest wool ever. Not ever, like it's not like a merino. It's not a sleek soft, but it's so fluffy. And especially the colourwork parts is so thick. He had to like... And this was lovely to do colourwork with. It was so effortless with the floats, because it just sticks to itself. But I did have to do double two-handed colourwork with this because there was 2 strands of each, and they're so fluffy it was hard to from one finger like pick them up. So that's what I did, and I literally worked the yoke in one day. It was so lovely, and you can see that I have separated for the sleeve and the body a bit earlier. Like I have colourwork separates, and this is not in the pattern. And I had to do this because it's already like quite a deep yoke, and it like the pattern costs here. That would have been like a lot. And this is like a big sweater. This is so oversized. I can't show. But yeah, so I did do this modification, and I don't have all the colourwork in the sleeves because it had probably been the whole sleeve if I had done it according to the pattern. But as I said, I worked so off gauge, so I had to do that, and I made the extra small, and it's still humongous, but it's fine. It's probably my most worn sweater, just because I wear it at home too, because it's so soft and lovely, and that's why I get a lot of wear out of it. But yeah, it's very nice, and the pattern is beautiful. I would love to make another one like according to the pattern, but I don't think I will, because I don't have any yarn for that. But I could buy some yarn. No, I shouldn't. I shall not buy any more wool. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing. That's a long intro, but I have a lot to tell you about what has been happening. I don't have any FOs, and I don't think I have any more whips that I did last time. Okay, I will start. I don't know what I'll start with. I think I will start with the thing that I'm most excited about, and it's my main whip, and I'll show it to you. No, it wasn't. This is my first all-over colourwork sweater. I can't even show it as a whole, it's so large. It is I said this the wrong time last episode, but it's the Windemere without R. Like Winde without R in the end, and Mere. But in Ravelry it has R, like it's Windemere. I don't know why, but I have the pattern, and I checked from the PDF it was without the R, and then on Wallin's website it was without the R, so that's what I'm going, Windemere. And it's so lovely. So it's by Wallin, but only thing that I'm doing according to the pattern is the colourwork. Like I'm using the chart from the pattern, and the reason is because the pattern is worked in pieces, and I wanted to do mine in a round. So I started from the bottom. I casted on the amount for the smallest size, but it would have like increases here, but I didn't do those. and just continued with the colourwork and the colourwork and the colourwork. And when I reached the underarms, I think I was like here last time, so I've done like quite a bit of progress on this. So since last time, I've done a lot. I added 5 stitches for the armholes, and I have cut them open, and sticking wasn't that scary. It wasn't that scary. And I have done the whole yoke, so I did the yoke in round 2 because I added the sticks, which thank God I did. And thank God it worked out, or I don't know how it worked out and how I will attach the sleeves, but it really made this very flyby. And then I'm very proud of the colour. So I didn't either follow the instructions for the colour in the pattern. It's very white, like white and a short ribbing, and I wanted this chunky boy. She is chunky. And how I did this was that I really love my Moby sweater, so I just measured how wide it was here and then casted off that amount, and then checked how long is it this wise and this wise, and then figured out how many rows I have to work and how many stitches I need to decrease to get this width. So that's what I just did, and it ended up that I had to do a decrease every round, so I got this slope by doing decrease every round. And then I wanted to do some short rows, so you can see that this is slanted, and the colourwork. I did the short rows in colourwork, and I'm so proud of myself for figuring this happening out. It fits very well. I think I could have picked up slightly fewer stitches. My gauge in this is 30 stitches and 32 rows for a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square. So I just picked up like one stitch for one stitch and one stitch for one row. So I didn't skip any stitches, and that's it's fine, but I think it could with time start flopping, so I will add elastic to this just in case. But it fits so nicely. Like, my biggest pet peeve is, I don't even know what a pet peeve is, but I don't like when this sweater presses here, but this sits so well. It's maybe a bit too high in the back. You can see that the difference is big. It's maybe a bit too high on the back, because I did the short rows in the back too. So if I were to make this again, which I won't, I would omit the short rows. I would do them only on the front or in the back, so I wouldn't do them for both. But I think it's very nice, and I did a double folded collar. I did some double knitting at the fold, and it's so chunky. It's so I just want to squeeze it. And then yeah, this is almost the same color as the Moby, just in different gauge, and I figured it out myself, which I'm very proud. I didn't think that I could do that, but I did. So I used Petite Knits tutorial. It's the one for the Moby sweater, so if you look at her pattern, Moby sweater, and then go to the videos, it's there how to knit this down, and it's very stretchy and very neat on the outside too. And I was thinking that should I do the crochet pickup thing here, but I didn't, and it's fine. It looks fine without it, so that's what I'm excited about. And I plucked this, and it took like one night to pluck because I have a floor heating in my bathroom, so things dry quickly, and it's softened up beautifully, and the colors didn't bleed. I plucked it for like 5 minutes in lanolin, so because I was so scared that the colors would bleed, but they didn't. And this is the contrast color is self-striping or variegating, so it starts with like green and brown and green and this golden yellow and then dark brown, and I do really like it. And yeah, I started the sleeves, and I don't know, can I explain this very well? But okay, here I have my contrast color. It's by Buzz's Vilnas Fabrikas. It's a Latvian yarn producer, and they do like amazing, they do amazing work. This is like non-treated wool, and they like make their yarns using like old processing methods, and it's like so beautiful. So now I wound the rest of the brown color off from the ball, so I could start with the green because it matches, and I'm working the sleeves bottom up. And the other yarn is this. It's also a Latvian yarn. I did have to order more of this. I ordered 2 skeins, and I've already worked almost all of the second skein, which is wild because I got this a week ago. So this is, I've been only working on this sweater for like 2.5 weeks because I had to take a week's break to wait to get the yarn in the mail. But this is the other wool that I'm using, and it's so pretty. These are so nice wools, and quite affordable too. I will tell the total cost when I'm finished with that sweater. But these are the yarns. They're both fingering weight, 100% wools, so they're very nice. So this is what the sleeves are looking like. So this is, I don't know, like, can I explain this well? And probably not, but I'm working the sleeves 2 at a time. So I have here 2 sleeves on the needles, and between those I have stick and a stick. So I got the sleeve, then the sticks, and the other sleeve. So I will cut them apart. So I will knit them in a round, but I will cut them apart and sew them. And you can see that I don't have like a cuff here and nothing. I started with a provisional cast on, and once I have cut them and sewed them, I will pick up the provisional cast on and knit this and then the ribbing. So now I will just knit the color work and attach them to here. Don't know how I will do that. If someone knows, like if someone is watching this and knows what would be like a good way to do that, please tell me, because I'm lost. Like I'm improvising this like so much, like I don't know what I'm doing. This is like what it's, I hope it comes together at the end. But for the sleeves I'm following the extra large size chart because I did these like quite long. So I have 40 centimeters, 42 centimeter like whole circumference. I like that. So the extra small, no extra large, like would fit that. I hope it does. So I'm thinking that I could just sew them here, but I don't want to do that. I don't want, I'm scared it'll look bad because I haven't really sewn anything. Okay, I have to charge my battery quick. So what I was saying, I think, was that if I would pick up stitches along here and then kitchener them together with the sleeve, or do a 3-needle bind. But I don't know, like I should like watch some videos or something, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it. I think that's the same. But yeah, very happy with this, and maybe I could have it finished for the next time. I think I really could, because this is like, for this being like a very small gauge, like full colourwork fingering sweater, it has been very quick and very nice to knit. I really like fingering with yarns. But you might see from this video, and my last one too, but yeah, that's for this. Very happy with this, cruising along on this. And then I will show you a whip. So I have actually had on my needles since June, but I didn't show it last time because I didn't think that I would work on it really now. But I had to take a week's break from this because I was waiting for the yarn to come, so I picked up this project. Don't mind the back that it's in. It's just cold and closure back. I don't have project backs, so this is just in here. But yeah, this is a vintage pattern. It's my first vintage knitting pattern that I'm doing, and it is, I found it from Ravelry. It's like Forget Me Not is the name of this sweater, and I wanted to do it because Forget Me Nots are my favorite flowers, and I just wanted to do some vintage knitting and you know, be dropping stitches. So yeah, it's a 1940s pattern, so it's that kind of short sleeved jumper. And I will show you what I've done. I will try to insert a picture of it. I don't think I can. I'm really bad at that, but it has like a flower design here, like that, and then a little bow in the neck. But before I started working on this, I had the back panel and the sleeve done, and since then I've finished another sleeve, and on this far in the front panel, can you see this at all? It has some colourwork. This like this and the other one, lovely colourwork. This I'm working with some sock yarns, and it's not looking very good because first of all the floats are like very just, there are 3 colors, so it's like super chunky here, so you can like see, yeah, it's like here it's like lovely, this it's like super chunky. Yeah, like I don't know how of this. Also back and forth colourwork with these huge floats. Not my favourite thing, but I will get through it. So the yarns that I'm using are, this is exciting. This is some thrifted yarn. It's Saga by Sjoelervolle. Don't know how to say it. I've read German for 2 years, but I don't know how to say that. Saldo, and it's vintage yarn, and I thrifted it, and it's like a 3-ply. So it's like these like pattern masks ask for 3-ply quite often, so I think this is like a good fit for this, and it's becoming the size that I need it to be. So that's my main yarn. It was quite expensive at the thrift store. I bought 3 balls. I think I paid €12 for them, if I'm not grazing. Then the green yarn that I'm using is some leftover sock wool. I think it is Austerman Step Classic. Yes, it is that. And then this is this durable socks. Yeah, I bought this in Estonia this summer. But it's, I think the brand is from the Netherlands. And it's like very soft wool. I have 2 skeins of this, and this will use so little that I have still enough to make a pair of socks after this. So those are the yarns that I'm using. I'm also using these like Lumme needles just to be authentic. Like I'm using vintage pattern, vintage wool. Why not to use like these terrible things? They're so clumsy to work with. And these are 3mm, so I'm using 3mm and 2.5mm. But yeah, my plan is to finish it this year. So I started in June. I knew that this was gonna take me a long time because it's not really like a priority for me. But I have the back panel. It has like a very cinching in, like ribbing, but it stretches and it should fit me. Please fit me, sweater. Please fit me. And the sleeves I already have sewn the underarm seams. So they are already like this, and I plucked them, and thank God for the plucking, because now the fabric is quite like very even, because like before it's like quite, I don't know, can you see that a difference? But it becomes very beautiful after plucking. It doesn't really soften up. This is like a wool, but it's not scratchy at all. But it's like a woolly, not like a superwash. But yeah, I don't have a lot to do anymore, but like the colourwork is just killing me. It's not nice. I will get myself together, and I'm also threading that. I have to sew these. Like, I think I will be fine with the side seams here, but setting in the sleeves, that will be scary, and that will be not beautiful. That won't be cute. I know that already. But yeah, I worked on this while I was waiting for my yarns, and I think it's good. I'm glad I got like a very good progress on this, because like I don't want this to be just a whip for ages, and I will finish it this year. That's my plan still. But yeah, it's in this beautiful glitter bag. It's absolutely atrocious, but it stays good in here. I need to hide it somewhere. It has been on my window seat, like board. I'm sorry, it has been beside the window and like right next to my eyes, and it's not very aesthetic to look at. Yeah, that has been what I've been working on. And then last time I showed you some socks. I showed you the Petal drop socks by Florence Miller, and I got them. No, not finished. That was a lie. I've got some progress on them. A good progress. So what I have is a finished sock. It doesn't look good like this, but I tried it on, and this is gonna be my favorite sock. It's so pretty. Like, you really can't see it like this, but it's so pretty, the lace pattern. Sorry, I just ate lunch, and I'm so excited to have these. I have done the ribbing and started the lace on the other one, and this is the yarn that I'm using. I got this in Latvia. I think this is from Latvia. I got this, but it's a German brand. But I really do like it. It feels odd. Like, I don't know how to explain how it feels like, but it's nice, but it feels a little odd. But yeah, I'm using 2.25mm needles, and this will be ready hopefully soon. Very cute. I always knit on my socks in the bus and in school if I... not in school really. I don't think yeah, in the bus, and my bus takes 50 minutes, so I've got some time. And I have also worked on a vanilla sock in some hand-dyed yarn. This is by Hondo. I don't know the colour, but I had 50 grams of it and I split it in half. So I will knit some cuff down socks with contrast heels, cuffs and toes, and I will do an afterthought heel. And I don't really love this colour. Like, I don't like black. I like this dark grey, so I think this could be a Christmas gift for a friend. And I did a very long cuff, like it's 20 rows. I usually do 15, but I was bored in the bus and I didn't have like this with me, and I had already done the 15 rows and I was like, let me just make it a bit longer. Yeah. But for the contrast color, I'm using just this United socks, and this is great because this is, you can get these 25 gram skeins, so I didn't have to buy a full skein. I could just buy this little. This was like quite, yeah, it was like few euros. I got this from the yarn store, so that's nice. I had really hard time, like, because I would have wanted to have like some cute color with it, but black, and I'll give this for someone, so it's fine. But I worked on this for a train ride and I got quite a bit done. It's progress. And this is like a steep wash merino, and it's so soft. This fell on a train floor and I just rubbed it in my face. That's absolutely lovely. But yeah, it's my... So Christmas is in 2 months, and maybe, I think I'll finish this, like, just some bus knitting, and it'll be good. It'll be good. And the last whip that I will show you hasn't gotten a lot of... Oh, it's in a paper pack. Well, I get it from... Okay, this is the yarn. It's merino 4-ply by Novita. It's 100% merino fingering with full lovely green colour. I'm so scared I will like crinkle like the way. Just... I'm so sorry. But I've worked like a few rows on this, but I wanted to show this for one reason. First of all, I put this on magic loop, and these needles are so bad. First of all, I don't like magic loop, and with these needles I think it's even worse. I'm getting like terrible chokes. Like terrible. It is so bad. It's embarrassing how bad my chokes are, because I don't get chokes with DP ends, but I do with magic loop, and I haven't really done magic loop. And these needles are so bad. Like, they're so bad. So I went to Helsinki day before yesterday. On Monday, it's Wednesday now, and I got some needles. New needles. 3.5mm needles. These are the Sing needles by Knit Pro. And I have the DP ends with this, and I do really like the metal part of it, and the tips are very nice. So yeah, the tips are very sharp and nice, not the sharpest, but very nice. really, really nice. And the metal part, nice, and the cord is like very stable, so I really do like that. Because with these, the cord is like, it's like those try-on tubings, but it's so bad. Like, it actually like hurts my hands to work with these needles. And they're so blunt. And they get like shaped, the tips, when I knit, so they get like these sharp bits. Like, it hurts my fingers when I push them, but these are very nice. They, like, my favorite needles are the Jaguar needles, but those are so expensive. They're like 15 euros. And these were 8 euros, so they're like half the price, but that showed some reflections, but I think these are also nice. Haven't really worked a lot with this, but definitely an improvement from these. These are Novita needles. Don't buy them metal needles. The wooden needles are quite nice, but I don't think you can get them elsewhere than in Finland, which is good. They're so bad, so only atrocious. But yeah, I hope I will, because this is the good Willow by Allison Cripps. Allison. I'm still not sure, but slow progress on this, and hopefully I will finish it one day. I will just slowly work on the body. Like, I have like 20 centimeters on the body already, so shouldn't take that all the time, but the sleeves will be a struggle. Because I don't like magic loop, and I have to do magic loop because they're quite tight. I can't use like a 40 centimeter with this. So yeah, new needles, and from the new needles we can slide on onto acquisitions. So as I said, I went to Helsinki on Monday, and I went there with my mom. She had some work things, and I just went along with her, and while she was doing her work things, I went yarn shopping, of course. What did you expect? What did you expect from me? To do something else? Yeah, I went yarn shopping. I am quite proud of myself because I had a list of things that I needed to buy, and I bought those. Very good. And I only bought one yarn, like this I didn't plan on, and that has been a yarn that I've been looking at for such a long time. So let's get into the yarn cycle from Helsinki. So there is really only 2 yarn stores in Helsinki, and I went to both, and I will show you what I got from there first. So that was Snorre. It's a lovely store, quite expensive, but it's a nice store, and I got the needles from there, and then I got 3 skeins of, let me show you all of them. I love showing all of them because it just gives you some perspective. I don't want just the one skein, but Filcolana Saga, and I got this because it was in sale, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a perfect yarn for something. And even though, yeah, so it's 100% wool, and it says it's lamb's wool. Now, I don't know what's the difference between a lamb and a sheep. Like, this is, I really don't know. I should like read a dictionary or something, but I don't know what's the difference between a lamb and a sheep. Yeah, but this is so, it's fingering weight, like a light fingering weight. It's 300 meters per 50 grams, so it has a lot of yardage, but it's still not thin. Like, it's the same thickness than my other fingering weight wools, even though it's like, it has a lot more yardage. And it's like, it's very like plush. It doesn't really squeeze a lot, this skein. It's very like plush, and it's it's not scratchy, but it's like a rustic wool without any scratchiness. So I think this could be very good for color work if you are very sensitive to wool, and I think this looks and feels like this is gonna be so good after blocking. So, and I really do recommend this. Like, I haven't worked on it, just been looking at it and feeling I really do recommend it. I got this for, it was in sale, like minus 30%, so these were €4.87 per skein, and I got 3 to make the Rip Tea by Knitting for Olive. Now, I don't know when I will cast it on. I really want, it's like a negative E sweater, and I really need that to go with like my skirts. I like to layer like under a vest. I don't have anything like that, and I think this will be perfect. Now the Rip Tea asks for 1,000 meters, I have 900. I hope it's enough, I really do. But that's what, it's gonna be a very nice basic sweater. Of course thinner anyway, because I'm crazy. I'm a crazy gal. But yeah, very affordable. The normal price is €7, which isn't bad like for the yardage. Like it has so many, or the meterage. That would be a better way to say it. So it has a lot of meters in it, so it's good economical yarn, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be a quite affordable sweater if I only need the three. And like, if I would have bought the Knitting for Olive, that would have been like €40, and this is gonna be like a €15 sweater. So a big difference, but very lovely. And this was one thing that I planned on buying from that store. Where should I put it? See it, no, I can't. And then yeah, that was from Snorre, and then there's another yarn store around the same block, and from there I bought the yarns I needed to buy, which was one skein of Tynn gynt by, I don't know how to say that, but it's by Sandnes Garn. It's 100% Norwegian wool. Now this was €5 a skein, so this is like quite good price, also like not that bad, really not that bad. And yeah, this I got from Filcolana. It's the other yarn store in Helsinki. It's very sad that there's only 2, which is wild. Really do love this. And I got this one skein because for a quantity that I already had, and I'll show that to you. Now this I have bought previously, but I just want to show it because like you don't have any history of me, and no, I'm just like, I haven't really shown my yarn stash, so I think this is a good opportunity to show you some. So now I had previously bought 4. I need to get these. 4 skeins of the Tynn gynt, and now I have 5, and then with that I have some, this is so, I should just show one skeins, but this Bio Shetland by BC Garn. Now I really love this wool. This one I haven't tried previously, but this one I have, and it's very nice. This too has amazing yardage. It's 280 meters for 50 grams, and so the original 4 skeins of this and these I bought at Jyväskylä Knit Festival this last summer, and I bought them to make a secret guardian sweater by someone. I will write it somewhere. It's in the description box, at least. But yeah, it's a colourwork sweater, and I just needed to buy one more of this because I didn't buy enough, because I will modify the sweater heavily because I want longer sleeves, so I need more of it. this. So now hopefully it's enough. This one, I definitely have enough of this. Yeah, it's like, it's very nice. Like this is my, like I love these rustic balls. And this, I really love the color. My mom also loves it. So I would maybe want to knit this before Christmas, so I could use the leftovers for a Christmas gift for my mom, because she really loved this blue, and it's a gorgeous blue. But yeah, it's a very nice wool, this, and I think they really go together. This is like a grey. I think this is like the kit colorway. It's the color 2641. So it's like a nice, like maybe a little grey white, so it makes this very nice combination. So that was just, I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you this from quantities I have, okay, just for the background information. And then we went to this, it really isn't a yarn store, it's like a regional, like they sell regional handcrafts, and they also sell some yarn. And this is some yarn that I have wanted to try. It's Pirkka lanka by, it's a Finnish brand, and it's a fingering weight wool. It's Norwegian wool, and it's 400 meters for this 100 gram skein. Now about this is like a very basic yarn. I got this for 13 euros and 20 cents, and I checked online and I can get this for 9.50. So the 13 is like not affordable, but the 9.50 is like quite nice price for this like big skein. Now the color selection of this is amazing. They have so much beautiful colors, and this is like this very dark brown. It might seem black, but it isn't, and I don't like black, but I really wanted this like a dark yarn because I don't really have any. And this is, I just bought one skein so I can like pop into some color work or buy more and use as a base for a color work, or it's just very nice. And they have a thicker version of this, and that's very nice too. But I got this in Helsinki. This was not planned. The other purchases were planned. This wasn't. But I'm happy with it, and I'm happy I have this yarn. And then same time that I bought this yarn for the colourwork sweater that I previously showed, I bought some other colours of this yarn. Now this shop in Latvia, they sell only this yarn, but this is a very nice yarn, I think. And I bought 4 other yarns of it. So first I bought 300 grams, so 3 skeins of this green. Now this is a very vibrant forest green. It didn't really show that vibrant in the web shop, but that's fine. I really still do love it. And this I will use for another Wallin design for the Rosemary cardigan. It's a crochet and knitted cardigan, and I'm so excited for that. So this I bought for base color, and I will use some scrappy yarns for the contrast colors. So yeah, 3 skeins of this. Very lovely, should be enough. Probably hope it's enough. And then the knitting YouTube has influenced me. Like, I've seen all these like beautiful red things, and I just bought like this. I also bought in Helsinki, this sweater, like it's red, and like red isn't really my color. I have not changed my mind about that, but like, sorry, there's like a wild sunlight at me, but I've very been like strict about colors that I've bought. But like, it's good to be wild sometimes, so I bought this yarn. Like, this is giving the tomato soup curl, or what's the thing? This is that. And it's very nice yarn. Like I really do like this red. It's like a more orange red. This is more like a cold red. It's like very warm. This is more cold, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I'll use this for. I had one sweater in mind, the Camellia sweater by So Mean Kim. I don't know, but we'll see what I use this for. Again, like a pop of color for some color work. Like this is the vibe of that. Maybe I'll do some like Christmas socks, because they recommend doing socks with this even though it's 100% wool. But like some Christmas socks that I could just wear during Christmas would be very nice. But I don't know yet. Maybe like a hair piece, but like my hair is the thing that clashes with stuff, so like I don't know. Will it go? Because like I have ginger hair, so like that very like it doesn't have to restrict colors that I wear, but I have like a very strong sense of the colors that I like and don't like. And red is like sometimes good, but sometimes it isn't. And this isn't, I like this more like a warmer red. This is like very wild color for me too, but we'll see. That was a tangent about red, but yeah. So I got these, and like I just think that maybe the person packing my orders thought I would make like a Christmas sweater, but I'm not making a Christmas sweater. Like that would be iconic to make a Christmas sweater, but I won't. I really won't. But yeah, a lot of yarn, but a bit too much, really. But they're so lovely. Yarn is so lovely, and I have lovely progress on my knits, and even though I don't have any FOs, I'm quite a monogamous knitter. As you have seen, like I have mainly just worked on this sweater, and while that I just worked on one sweater, so that's me. Like I will never have like a million whips, I think, and I really would want to get rid of my good Willow and my vintage sweater, because they're just like kind of sitting around. And yeah, but maybe for next episode we will have this finished and a new cast on the needles. I'm really craving like some chunky needles, because I've been working on quite thin yarn slightly, so some chunkiness would be a bit great. Maybe my storm sweater. I showed you that yarn last time, but maybe that, maybe. But yeah, thank you for your patience if you're here. Thank you for looking at this face for such a long time. How did you manage? And now the sun is being here, but it's still so cold outside. The sun is fooling me. But yeah, it's very pretty. The winter is getting here. To Finland, it's coming here. So happy knitting, knit something lovely. If you want to like comment down, I would love to read some comments and reply to you. That would be amazing, and hopefully you will have a great rest of your life.